Do you have hope for democracy? Do you have any hope for democracy?
Oh boy.
I think that's been challenging.
Not so much.
I struggle with that question. It feels like even when people are allowed to make decisions for themselves in a democratic way, it gets repealed, it gets taken back. So I'm definitely struggling with the idea of democracy right now. But I have to have hope for it. Like, I just have to, like, for me on a personal level, but also for the people that I love, people that I care about.
At the moment, I do, but it is kind of low. Just the way things have been going on during the past few years, it's going to take a lot to bring all of us together.
I mean, I definitely have hope for it, but I'm very concerned about it. I've been very worried about fascism for the past couple of years. One of the hopes that I have is that even if that does come to pass, we've had democracy for so long that I don't think people are willing to give it up.
I think I've had less hope about democracy than I ever had. But we have to keep showing up because I think it's a tool of the oppressor, the hopelessness. Even if for some reason they find a way to make our vote count for less, if we can still maintain the numbers and show the support, then we don't lose hope in ourselves. And I think that's almost more important than the democracy bit itself, I think. So I don't know if that answers the question.
I would love to see it tumble down only because it is from the perspective of, middle-aged white men and their power and how they run everything and everyone. But what scares me is because that's the best system we have right now, the fact that it is under attack by idiots that that try to seize power in even more disgusting, worse ways, like that frightens me. There's a lot of resources here. There's a lot of we can all help each other. And I feel like if we get the right people fighting, it can get better.
I've worked in childcare for 5 years, so I think about the future that they're going to grow up in, and that's why I vote, to give them a better life than what I and many others had to deal with growing up. I want to be a voice for those that can't vote, and I want to bolster our communities of color, our queer communities that have been dealing with bloodshed, dismissal, invisibility, lack of visibility. I want to vote for them. Yeah.